I don't believe they're frauds. I think they'll be there in the end.
Gee, what a season for the Raiders.
Yeah, considering everything that they went through, right? From the John Gruden things to the Henry Ruggs to the players with the gun
playing Call of Duty.
Playing Call of Duty.
Either, but they're not even close to being the best team in their division. They're a wild card team at best.
If Derek Carr is not the quarterback of the Raiders, they're not here.
Kind of remake their roster a little bit here today. They matched Chandler Jones with Max Crosby. They had Rocky Sin in the secondary. They lose Yannick Ngakoue.
Devontae Adams, in a massive move here, MJ, is headed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Quick flight. Go, man. Third grade year. I said I want to be an NFL star, NBA star. I was wearing Charles Winston jersey at the time, so it's been documented forever. So I guess you could say it's meant to be.
Nice. I've been muted this whole fucking time. I had a nice ass spiel and everything. Shit. That's the way you start. That's the way you started off, though, brother. That's the way you started off. Hey, that intro right there, I was just actually saying that intro was Prez. He was actually calling me, telling me I was muted, and I barely seen the fucking thing. It was hella funny. So everyone's saying I'm muted. Okay, hold up. Let me see real quick. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, I'm good now. All right. Fuck, I feel like I should start all the ways over now. It's all right. Players fuck up. It is what it is. First show, man. I got the little jitters and whatever not. Nah, man. I was giving a big shout out to everybody. The silent show. That's fucked up, bro. I'm gonna get to you guys in the chat right now. Nah, welcome. Like I said, when I was muted, I said welcome to the Lowlights. You know what I mean? My name is Dirty Low. I am a Raider content creator. I'm out of Fresno, California. And you might have seen me on a few shows like live in Dirty's Basement. I've done a lot of morning shows with SC Experience. Shout out to that guy right there. That's my dude. My brothers. I've been on Salt and Mirror show. I've been on a few actual lives a lot lately. I've kind of been around. Kind of the background for me was the first show I was ever on was the Dos Pendejos show. And the Dos Pendejos show was with Raider Joe and OG, and they let me on for the first time. And I wanted to give shout out to Raider Joe, because if it wasn't for Raider Joe, I wouldn't even be here doing this right now. Kind of gave me a little confidence to get where I needed to get to. And then I started watching everybody else's show, you know, like Docs and Mitchell Renz and everything like that. So a little bit, that's a little bit about my background, how I kind of started getting into this. Met a lot of good people through this way of, communication, this form of communication. And I love like a lot of the things that everybody else is doing. You know, man, salute to everybody that does any type of content, man. This is not easy. This is something that we like to do, and we all talk football. We all talk different parts of life. I will have other shows also talking about a little bit of mental health. The Lowlights actually came from a topic that I was having with, I believe it was Problems TV. And we're talking about all the highlights of all these guys that are coming up in the draft and stuff like that. And you made a good comment. And the comment was basically stating, what about the lowlights? So lowlights means basically, the guys that are grinding out here. You know what I mean? Not, you see all the highlights and you see all the good film and everything like that on these guys, but you don't see the grinding. You know what I mean? You don't see the 12-hour day, 12-hour day workouts, double days, all that stuff. So like that's kind of like where I want to go with this channel. But yeah, as we grow, man, everything will be cool. I do have some crazy points, ideas when it comes to Raider content. I am a little different. I try not to be so typical, or like, how would you say, by the book, so to speak. So like every once in a while I might just shout out some crazy shit, and it's just for content, fellas. It's nothing personal. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. Having good debates on certain things. Like one of the ones that like a lot of people ain't agreeing with me on is Gilmore to safety, you know. But those are things that we're going to talk about in all these channels and everything like that. So you know what, I will be working with a lot of different people also. So doors always open. um, I will be dropping the link. We'll be jumping on a few topics. I'm not going to be on long today. This is just going to be a little introductory to my channel, and yeah, we're going to keep on moving forward from there. So let me go to the chat real quick, tell everybody what's up. So I see Rod Gass, I see James Moore. I seen yeah, the intro, bro. That was all digital prez right there, man. That's my nephew right there. I made the beat and everything like that. So, but yeah, that guy gets down, man. If you ever need any kind of content or anything like that, any thumbnails, anything along the lines, go ahead and subscribe to him. I'm gonna be putting some mods up so you guys can be able to get a lot of these different creators channels and all that stuff, so you can get in contact with them and everything like that. So all right, yeah, I was muted. Shout out to Digital Press, he's here too. Yeah, retired Navy Angel Navarrete, what's up, my brother? Tone, what's good, bro? Hey, I just sent him the link right now. He's a fellow Raider fan right there, man. That's my boy I go golfing with all the time. Fakasi, AK, what's up, man? How's everything going? Thank you for pulling up. I do appreciate it. Grandizer, Freddy 661, Digital Prez, aka Prince. What's good? Was good. My boy, this is my boy right here, man. Gravy. Man, this is my guy right here. He has some beard oil. I don't have a beard, but from what I'm hearing, it's fucking great. I'm still working on it. So me and Gravy talking shit the other day about that. But no, very, very good guy right there. Very knowledgeable. He knows his things about football. So shout out, bro. Shout out. So yeah, so all right. So yeah, pretty much what's going on right now. The only thing that I really want to talk about and touch on today was some of the grades as far as how the overall cast and crew and front office and the picks that we already got right now. I'm just looking at a lot of different, I'm just basically looking at like what would be the best thing for the whole team overall. That's what I look for right now. So my grade right now, as far as everything is concerned, as far as everybody's about a solid B, maybe a B plus, man. I don't know if how anybody else feels about it, but just go ahead and let me know what you feel in the comments. You can do A, B, 100%, 20%, whatever's easier for you, man. And then we'll kind of talk about that. Also, I seen a video. It was Max Crosby and Cleveland Farrell. Cleveland Farrell, man, like, I think he's had a bad rap, and I know that there was something saying along the lines that that Josh McDaniels was saying that basically they're going to use his they're going to say his the way he was utilized wasn't really used, he wasn't utilized the right way. And pretty much they're trying to say because he can actually make some moves this year. He can do some stuff. He's on the last year that that number one draft pick contract, with the 5th year option. So it's like this year they're saying that he should be actually really, really moving forward on so many different levels. But when that conversation that him and Max Crosby had, it was over one of their sponsors or whatnot. They're basically saying, bro, that you know what I mean? They have this relationship, and it just hasn't things haven't really worked to his advantage because of maybe scheme or different players coming in or coaches, whatever or not. I think for me, dude, with Cleveland Farrell, I believe this guy is gonna he's gonna do some things this year. If they use, Nichols and everybody like that to the right way, you know what I mean? All these guys can shine in their own ways. Oh, shit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of the comments right here. Rodalto says that it's an A. All right. I can see that. C plus just because we haven't seen it on the field. That's true, Gilbert. All right. I see that right there. Okay, Granddad. Damn, bro. Give D's and F's and incompletes. Feels crazy right here. Yeah, I think personally, man, I know you're just fucking around, Grandizer, but yeah, like the overall feel of everything is probably like a solid B. You know what I mean? Because that's pretty much where we're set. We haven't overachieved. We made some great moves. We got the players that we needed, like, you know what I mean? Especially the one move that I really, really liked that was kind of a shock at first, but was just because of how Crosby and Ngakwe, they were together, you know what I mean? They were just doing their thing, and then all of a sudden he was just gone, and then Chandler Jones just steps in. It seems like, I didn't think that was going to be a really, really good move, but now that you overall look at it, and I even said right when he was a free agent, I was like, man, maybe we should give him a look, but a lot of people didn't really agree with me on that because the simple fact is that, like, he's a little bit older, you know what I mean? He's going to want a bigger contract, which he has earned, but now he's here, and I think pretty much it's going to be a great combination. But it's like when Ngakwe left, and then we got Rocky Ascend too, I was like, okay, I kind of see that. It was really, really overall a great pickup. I'm hyped about it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, Lonnie. Good morning. How you doing? Okay, so you said Devontae, Devontae period. Okay, all right, I see that. Good morning, Anthony Strider. Morning. EJ, what's up? Yeah, so that was pretty much one of my one of the pickups that I seen that was pretty cool. It just kind of shocked me a little bit, but everything's gonna work out on that front. Cap space right now, from my understanding, we only have like $6 million. Let me overlook it. I want to see something very, very quick. Shout out to Sean Johnson, man. Sean Johnson always be sending me some good NFL content and whatnot. So right now, the number one team is the Panthers at 30 million. I don't understand that right now at the moment, but as far as us, right now, we're on the bottom 20 at 25th right now with 6.4 million. I know a lot of pickups haven't been made or anything like that, but from my understanding, oh wow, that's interesting. From my understanding, once we change this, get Carr's contract under wraps, this extension that should be fucking happening pretty soon, or I think it's probably going to wait until after the draft and then they're going to extend them. What's going to happen after that, then it's going to open up a lot more money. Once it opens up a lot more money, we still in June, we're going to have that extra 20 million. So I'm thinking maybe we'll be at close to 40 million around that time. So around that time, I think that's when everyone's going to get picked up. So morning, Ern. What's up? Hey, that's another good content creator right there. That's my boy Ern, man. Westside Sports Radio. Morning, brother. Morning. All right, though. My favorite pickup this year? Oh man, obviously it's gonna be Devontae. For some of you guys that don't know, I'm a Fresno native. Seeing Devontae, seeing Derek Carr have that connection, a couple games and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. So I think that's gonna probably be the best pickup overall at the moment. The Chandler Jones was not necessarily. Overall, I think the Devontae, because of the way we had to structure the deal, how we got paid, everything like that, I think that's going to be probably the best pickup of the season so far. No matter what happens, with Derek Carr's contract or anything like that, that's just going to be an extension at some point. So, I think personally, the DA, that's going to be the best one. So, anyways. Yep, car extension. Open more money. We get 20 million in June too. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking too. Lonnie 559 for sure. Um, but yeah, with this cap, I wasn't when I seen it. Once again, thanks to Sean Johnson and stuff for sending me that. When I was actually thinking about it before I jumped on this morning, I know we're gonna have more money, and then I don't think we're gonna have I don't think we're gonna do very sneaky moves. I think we're gonna just get a couple more players just to fill in some stuff and then see how it goes. Because I know we're gonna need some money towards the half end of the season, just in case we have to pick up anybody, do any trades, anything like that. So it's gonna be a pretty interesting, to see what they give Carr and how much it frees up to where it's gonna add to that back end. You know what I mean? Because at $6 million right now, that's maybe two players right there. Maybe, but we still need a lot more players on the contract. So yeah, feel the burn with Ern. Not a lot of noise from our front office, but huge steps on the success and plan for a great future. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Lowe says, "Who do you want to play in week one?" Pretty much, man. I'm open for anybody. I honestly I want to play Kansas City first. I just want to get it out the way. I just want to do what we got to do and just that's it. You know what I mean? Says, is the owners meeting still going on? I believe it is right now. Anthony Estrada, my favorite pickup was Chandler Jones. I was pretty happy for Devontae. I'm getting more confident on Devontae hearing his presser because I was told Carr not always want to throw to me. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what you're saying. You're saying that like he goes like he's not trying to put Carr under pressure. Hey, throw it to me because he knows that he has other, you know what I mean? He has other weapons. He's like he even said pick your poison, you know what I mean? In the conference. And the thing is he goes, I know that Hunter's younger than me, but it teach me a few things, you know what I mean? Some of the moves, you know, that route that he does. I remember, quote unquote, that's what Devontae had said, something like that. But yeah, so I think it's always gonna work with this guys, and as long as they get together and gel quick, which this offense is gonna do, it's fucking loaded, man. It's crazy loaded. So yeah, Westside, he wants to give San Diego week one Monday night. That would be dope. Yep, I agree. Smash the chokers, nice. Westside would play. Westside, I wouldn't mind playing them in week one, but the Rams on Thursday to open the NFL season. That's true. Hey, shout out Robert Pena right there. Salute, brother. Salute. Says, all right. So yeah, those are pretty much the only three things that I was actually really thinking about doing is covering real quick. It's just Cleveland Farrell, the grade so far, and also the cap situation. I know the cap's all going to work out, you know, on its own and stuff like that. So we should be good. So yeah, so I'm going to copy the clipboard. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw the anybody wants to jump on, any of my fellow content creators, go ahead and jump on right there. We're just going to be talking a little bit more. I got a couple more points that we can bring up. Yeah, and just thank you guys for tuning in and stuff like that. Also, one of the biggest things that I haven't really told anybody, and what I'm going to show right now on these banners, is going to be right here. Right here, Love Strip. If you're looking at pretty much my background right now, let me go ahead and jump off real quick. Boy low, you be straight. So yeah, so anybody wants to jump on that, go ahead and do that. We got a lot of different people that will enjoy the clothing, man. He he has everything, bro. So just go over there, and I think he even does custom stuff. So if you need any custom clothing work done, anything like that, any logos, go ahead and go reach my cousin right there and use that code right there, and you get a discount. So yeah. So anyways, let me see. Let me go back to the chat. So boom, 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 boom. Let's go to Robert. I think them getting it telling isn't gonna be a problem because these guys in college have to look at each other. Okay, I'm lost right there, brother. Sorry about that. Okay. Ooh, I don't know. I was thinking about Adams. I do need a new car jersey, but I might rock that Morig, that 7. That's another one right there. Let's see it real quick. Yeah, all off season, when the creators were keeping wanting Devontae, I was like, he would be fun pickup, but I don't want him. Oh, always throwing to him. Okay, Anthony Stroud. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I agree with that, bro. Like, there's no way when the offense is going to be able to work. Like, you know what I mean? Even though Devontae was averaging like 15 shots a game, you know what I mean? Roughly, let's say average, he's getting 15 balls thrown at him a game. You know what I mean? He's catching 14 to 12 of them. You know, that's not the whole offense. You know, it's a good trust factor just on the basis of that, like they know how to play certain, play certain defenses, what to do. You know what I mean? If the under route ain't hooked up, or the slot is pretty much covered. Basically, it'll be a great security blanket, which a number one is always supposed to be. Like, if you can't go nowhere else, you go to your number one. And that's one of the things that we've been missing. So now we got it. And it just happens to be somebody that's worked with our quarterback for, 12 years. So it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a solid pickup. And it's just going to be, our offense is going to be way better than you could ever think. All right, let's see right here. Salute. All right, boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Hey, Tom, what's good, bro? What's good? As long as we get some young players in the draft, yeah. But see, you got to remember, Tone, that we're starting at the 3rd round. We don't have a 1st or 2nd round this year. So if we were to possibly trade up or make a couple trades from our what you call it, if we trade like a Mullen to pick up like another number 2 or something like that, you know what I mean, and clear up some cap space, that will work. But I think we have to allocate like close to 10 mil to the side, so we can hire. So when we bring in all these rookies and stuff like that, we can give them the 3-year contracts or whatnot. But I think, from my understanding, the longest contract is 1st round, and we don't have a 1st round this year, so it really doesn't matter in that case. But yeah, I think there's a lot of good players. There's a lot of good linebackers. There's a lot of good linebackers. There's a lot of good receivers. A lot of speedy guys in this year. Okay, there's an update right now, pretty much saying that the right tackle position is pretty much open. Expected that Brandon Parker, Luminor, Jackson Barton, and Alex Leatherwood will compete for the spot. That's interesting. Yeah. That's really, really interesting right there. So what do you guys think about that? I have this crazy theory about moving Leatherwood back to the left guard position and then let the other guys just fight it out. You know what I mean? Because when I was looking at a lot of his college tape, he was a left guard. He, I think, played 6 games total. I think it was like 6 games total that he played right tackle, and then they based it off of that because he had a couple good games to a couple lower on the totem pole division teams. You know what I mean? So it's like, but when he played some real good games, he was on that left guard. So I think it'll be perfect for him to move over there, and then let Luminor and Parker and who else was the other guy? They said. I think they said Bars too. So Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah. Lo, you think we could be a top 5 offense? Eesh. I would say the highest will go up probably like 7. I think the first couple games is going to be more run, more filling everything out. You know what I mean? Filling the whole offensive out, make sure everyone's comfortable with it, getting that game speed and all that stuff. So the first couple games is going to be a little shaky, I think personally. But after that, I think we're gonna fucking shoot up pretty high. So I think we'll start off low, no pun intended, and we'll move forward and move higher as the season goes on, as we gel, as we get better, as everyone gets comfortable. So yeah, so we'll go real quick. So Pena thinks you think Carr will have? Do I think 5,000? It's a possibility, but I think the way it's gonna come in spurts. It's the way the system runs is time of possession. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but they hardly air out the ball. You know what I mean? It's consistent. It's consistently moving down the field. It's consistently taking your time. It's doing these zone runs. It's doing these gap runs. Then these just little over the middle, kind of like get behind the linebacker. Let's get the 7, 8, 12 yards. You know what I mean? And they just move the ball slowly. But one thing about that is the best year that Randy Moss ever had was with the Patriots. But how that happened was because they were setting up the play action. They were setting up all that. So he didn't have a lot of catches that year, but yet he had like, I think 1,300 yards. So I think it'll kind of still work in the same instance with this number one because the system hasn't had like a solid number one. It's just pieces. So I think overall, I think it'll probably be about the same amount. It would be great if he actually goes plus 5,000 plus, and it's a big possibility too. So yeah, it's going to be a lot less with no number one and number 2 draft picks. Yeah, but I mean, if we trade back, Laney, if we trade back, then we could possibly get more players. I remember we're on a Dirty Show the other night, and he traded back, kept on trading back, and then we ended up having like an extra 8 picks or something like that. So it all depends on how they work that. So I know we're good now, but if we can add to the O line and give Carr more time, that would be great. Then we'll be a top 5 offense. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Parker will be a backup. Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah. Luminor, James Moore says Luminor. Yeah, I feel that. Hey, salute, North Cal. How you doing, brother? Glad you made it, brother. Thank you for coming by, chilling with us for a little bit. Leatherwood back to right tackle. Gonna be like Holton. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Definitely believe that we have a solid offensive line, especially now with the AFC having so much depth. Yep, I do agree with that. So let's see real quick. Let's see what we got. Where we at? McDaniels had to be Patriots offense at 8 best in the NFL. I think we could be top 5 if we're healthy. I believe that too, bro. I really do, bro. But I think it's going to take time to gel. I don't think it's going to be an instant thing. I think about it. You give it maybe three to 5 games, and then after that, I think the sky's the limit. Everyone's going to take off. Everyone's going to feel comfortable. The line's going to settle in. You know what I mean? Around that time I think it's going to be perfect. So right here, salute James, salute. All right, let me see real quick. Some good players coming late in the draft. Yeah, definitely. And you know what I mean? To be honest with you, Tone, those guys right there, bro, like a lot of people don't give them props for what they've done. Like I think it was Darren Waller said that he went from a receiver coming into the draft to a tight end. He changed because of what their scouting and what their team kind of wanted him to do when the Patriots were looking at him. That's what they told him. So when they bring these young players in, if they're going to put them in certain positions, they're going to coach them up the right way. And one of the biggest things is that our coaching staff are fucking real coaches. Like there's no nonsense. You need to be smart on that field. We're not going to dumb it down. I hated when they would say that we're going to dumb it down, not dumb it down. They would say, well, we're going to make it comprehensible or whatever to like so people can understand it so they can play faster. Nah, man, I'd rather play smarter than faster because I mean, what is it? Tortoise and the hare. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much the tortoise still wins, slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather have smart players out there than fast players because you're not going to make it. You'll get somewhere quicker, but I mean, shit. There's so many different obstacles when you're doing that. You need to be smart. You need to slow the game down to them. You know what I mean? You gotta throw their game plan off. If you don't throw their game plan off, bro, then there's no point of even, you know what I mean, playing fast. You can play fast, but if you're not stopping them from doing what they want to do, and that takes smarts. So, yeah. Hey, Raider Cortez, salute, brother, salute. All right, going down, salute. Salute everybody. Salute, Raider Critique. Salute, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I'm just saying, all these different moves that are happening and how everything fucking is going to unfold this season is going to be great, man. It's going to be really, really great. Let me see who else is in here. Did I miss anybody? Anybody have any questions? I can give you guys some crazy ass answers. What was I going to say was Carr's contract. Everyone's debating that it's going to be like a 5-year, 200 million, which is not bad. But I'm thinking 3 with this year. I think that'll probably be better. What do you guys think? Okay, we're gonna go a different direction right now. It is live, so breakout player. I think the breakout player is going to be on the offensive side of the ball. I'm going to go ahead and go Robinson. I think Robinson's going to come in and take over a lot of different duties that like Edwards was doing and stuff like that. Because even though Edwards is a good ball player, I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it under Robinson. You know what I mean? He's going to be like a fifth. He's going to be he's going to move down to like the Zay Jones type deal and be more for depth than anything. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking Robinson on the offensive side of the ball. And defense, I don't know, man. I'm thinking Gillespie. I'm thinking Gillespie is going to be one of those breakout players that you're going to see all over the field because we're going to need that guy. And he's a kind of a hybrid. He's more of a hybrid because in college you play linebacker and free safety. So I think he might even take more snaps from Abrams because Gillespie is a big guy and he's a hitter as long as he can be healthy and he can be coachable. That's one of the things that Graham said. He goes like, look, you can be fast, you can be this, you can be that. He goes, are you coachable? Can you learn? Can you grow? You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things that he had wanted and one of the things that I like that he did say. So, well, Anthony was trying on BA, man, and he didn't retire. They moved him upstairs, which in a sense is a good move. I mean, I think they're using the narrative that like, oh, well, he needs to be out or whatever, whatnot. Hey, remember Arians, he's battled cancer, I think like twice, man. The guy's probably burnt out. It kind of works. I think they're just using the narrative that like, oh, what's name's a bad guy. And I really don't think it's like that. I think it's more along the line, something deeper that people ain't really looking at. He's still in the building. If you didn't want somebody there, why would you keep him in the building? That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. All right. I'm also saying DC will MVP. That's interesting. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. James Moore on that car front. You're saying 3 to 4 years. Okay. Any numbers? Do you know Foster? Oh wait, wrong show. No, a Pinchy Ruben Foster. Shout out to SC, man. I seen that he's taking a break. I'm gonna reach out to him a little bit later today, see how he's doing, man. Hopefully he's all right. Says could be okay. Let me see real quick. All right, going to the next one. Just wondering who's your all-time favorite Raider? And I know there's quite a few, but only one. All right, Pena. Off top is going to be Marcus Allen. JT, man, if you're in here, bro, my bad. I know you have. There's an inside joke. You guys got to watch that. But JT, one of our fellow commentators, he has a crazy story with Marcus Allen. But yeah, Marcus Allen, I remember it. I was a kid. I was like 5 years old. I seen that run. And ever since then, I had a Marcus Allen jersey. But that's number one right there, you know. But then there's like guys like Chen Hendricks, there's Tatum, there's, you know, Lyle Alzado. I'm a big defensive guy, you know what I mean? But overall, I think that's what caught my eye was, actually it was Marcus Allen. I still have this jersey from like 1985, bro, or like 98-3 or something like that. That I still have them. I have it, in, you know, packed up somewhere. So, but yeah, that's my number one guy right there. So. All right, let's see real quick. Comments. All right, let's see where we're at. Robert Pena said Bo Jackson. All right. Ronaldo says 4 years, 148, 37 mil. That's not bad. Anthony Estrada says that his is Seawood. Yeah, Seawood's dope. Raider from the Raider Nation. Brandon Bolden looks like a monster back. Feel like he's going to shine in this offense. He is, because he was actually in this offense, but just on a different team. He's actually coming from the Patriots. So with him coming, you know what I mean, knowing the offense, pause. Oh yeah, and there's another thing too. I'm on an infinite pause. So if anybody jumps in the in the comments saying pause, bro, kill me, bro. Infinite pause on this channel. Say what you need to say. Take it how you want to. All right. We have a lot of advantages this year. 10 home games, and 8 in Vegas, and 2 in LA. That's true. That is true, Rod. That is very, very true. And James, you're saying 150 for 3 to 4 years? Okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. That's actually like, it'll actually work. You know what I mean? So yeah, Nation, check this out. Okay. Yeah, the plan is I'm gonna be leaving here. I'll be there on the 27th through the 30th. You know what I mean? After the flag football game, I'm gonna be out. You know, shout out to everybody that's involved in putting that flag football game. I don't know exactly who's involved, but I mean, I know like Docs, Hammer, a couple of these guys. I don't know exactly who's involved, so I don't want to give all the credit or no credit. So everybody that's putting that together, man, hey, good look. It was really, really like good idea. You know what I mean? So all right, Raider Nation. I mean, in this offense, he will have Adams, Waller, Renfro, leaving open lanes all day, light years above the Patriots offense. Yeah. Oh no, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. But you know, Bolden, he's an older back. He's like 32 years old. You know, he shined over there, you know what I mean, because they use him at limited times, running backs by committee. So it's like you figure you got Bolden, you got Jacob Johnson. That guy is a freaking beast. You know what I mean? So with that guy and everybody following him, any one of those backs the backs are pretty much gonna have like even numbers. Even though Josh Jacobs, JJ, is gonna be the premier back, all these guys are gonna have different touches. So that's why with like even the Carr discussion and the Adams discussion, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it is going to be a lot of the numbers are going to be lower. The only numbers that could possibly hit is going to be Carr, because if he's going to be passing a lot. So I do agree with you on that. But those lanes, he's only going to get maybe 5 to 7 carries a game if they're doing it by committee, and depending on how they're doing it. If they're going to run heavy that week because the defensive line that they're playing against is weak, then they're going to get a lot more carries. You know what I mean? Obviously, the production is going to move up just depending on the scheme of what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, hey, what's up, Terrence, my boy? There's the king of the moderators right there. Let me see real quick. So did we go over that one? Oh yeah. That's a definite right there, brother. Can't wait to leave. That would be a home game too in the Levi Stadium. Yep. Oh, critique, you're trying to go? All right, for sure. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. Terrence, that's my guy right there. Salute, brother. Salute. Salute to the king of the mods. Definitely low. I would be surprised if Adam and Waller both have 1,000 yards. That is a big possibility, brother. That I'm not saying that can't happen at all. You know what I mean? I mean, what did Darren Waller get, like 600 yards, and he only played like half the season? It's a big possibility. Renfro got his first 1,000 yards. That's another thing too. You know what I mean? So there's a huge possibility that Carr can hit for those 5,000 yards, but it's gonna have to click. So let me think about this offense: Waller, Renfro, Jacobs, Ruggs. If he wasn't a young adult making huge adult decisions, yeah. You know what? If we had Ruggs, man, that sucks. If we had Ruggs, man, like I was watching some of the highlights of the first 5 games before all that happened. That it looked great. It looked really, really great, man. But it just sucks that it's not. I don't think we would have got Adams if Ruggs was here. So that's me personally. Oh, Robert Pena, I'm not playing. I'm gonna be on the side chilling, laughing at fools. No, I'm just playing. I'm just chilling, bro. I don't know. I'm still kind of I had knee surgery about going on 8 months. So I'm not really trying to snap my ACL or anything like that. So it's like my second knee surgery. So I'm cool. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might get out there for a play or two. Yeah, let's see what Craig Robert Pena says. If we had Ruggs, this team would be the best. Yeah, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Just the flag football game is going to be fire. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go out there. But I'll be there in spirit. Yeah. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Yes, sir. Do you think, let me see what else we got here. Do you think Abrams will start playing better in Graham's defense? So a lot of people don't like well, not necessarily don't like, but don't agree with my outlook on Abrams, because I think Abrams is one of the better intensity players. He's a locker room guy. He can't play the game. He can't cover as well as he should. You know what I mean? Being a safety also. You know what I mean? But it's going to be really, really hard for this guy to start hitting with his left shoulder, because he's always hitting with his right, and he's going to be a linebacker type position, and he's going to be having to hit more. And he's already had 2 surgeries on his shoulder. So I'm not saying he wouldn't play good, but having to learn how to hit different and wrap up different is going to take a lot of work. And I don't know if he's going to be, quote unquote, what Grams is basically stating, coachable. That's the biggest thing, you know what I mean? Because you're going to have to come be a smart player. I'm not saying he's just not a smart guy. I'm not saying anything negative about that. But what I'm saying is, like, for you to turn around, have to learn a different position, hit a different way, and not do what's natural to you, that's like an opening moment. Like, you know what I mean? You're learning how to adjust. And I don't know if he's up for it. I don't know if he's going to be able to actually get to the point to where he's going to be able to hit left-handed, know where to be on this new defense. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little difficult for him. That's why I'm thinking Gillespie's going to kind of like maybe step up into that place. The fact is, linebackers hit a lot. And if you can't hit because you're afraid the second surgery on your shoulder that you hit with, it's going to be difficult, bro. It's going to be very, very difficult. So my overall answer, he's going to start. If he makes the cut, he will start maybe half the games, and they're going to see where he's going to fit and how he's going to be able to adapt to this offense. I mean, to this defense. And once we figure that out, then it's going to be pretty much, it is going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking the draft, you know what I mean? We're going to get a lot of secondary players because they want to see who's going to work. There's going to be a lot of people coming in and out. There's going to be some no names that are going to come in, and we're going to be like, what the fuck? We wouldn't even expect this guy to be here, but he's going to be here. So, yeah. Lo, you can I could be the OC of the flag football game. Yeah, I was talking to Dirty about that, and Dirty's like, nope, I'm calling my own players. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not sitting there. Play your position, bro. Hey, I'll be defensive coordinator. I'm a better defensive coordinator, but yeah. So that's just me. Do a lot of filming of the game so we can laugh around silence. Hell yeah, opinion. I want to be out there too. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah, I'm going to. It's still up in the air about the Seattle game. Since one of my best friends, man, like my brother and shit, my boy Sean, he's living out there. Our old Army buddy and shit. He we were supposed to go to the Seattle game, but he's like, nah, man, because the whole Russell thing. They don't want to see us with Locke. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be crazy, bro. So I know for sure I'm going to Tennessee game. I know that I'm going to at least one of the LA games and at least one Vegas game. So yeah, I know that SC, I know Raider Gabe. Well, shout out to Raider Gabe, man. That's my dude, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, so anyways, he's gonna be out there. I know Dirty is gonna be out there too. So yeah, it's gonna be good times, man. I'm planning on 4 games, man. Schrader was good, man. Was good. Avocado gang in the house. Shout out to my boy Salter, man. Abrams definitely ain't no Charles Woodson, and I can justify him wearing that number. One of the See, that's where Charles Woodson even told him. He was like, "Hey, man, that number comes with a lot. You know what I mean? Do right by it, pretty much." I think he's doing too good. Lynch did better. You've seen the Raiders since 2022. Draft hats extremely trash. And most of the nation aren't copping them. But the entire 4 horsemen agreed not to purchase. Hey, I didn't see that conversation, so I wouldn't know, Anthony. But yeah, I seen them. They're all right. I mean, if I buy it, I'll just put it away. You know what I mean? Like, see, all these hats that I have here, I got a whole nother thing just of hats and shit that I wear. But like, sometimes I'll just cop some shit and I'll just put it away. Just be like, hey, you know what I mean? So yeah. I said the same thing, but I always purchase that hat every year. Yeah. To make you the ref and they flag everybody. That's fucking hella funny. That's crazy. Well, chat, I just wanted to come in. YouTube, get this first one knocked out so we can start doing some more content. I will be having features coming up. I will be doing all kinds of different things. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick and show you the 3 different shows that I will be doing. Go ahead and right here, do this. All right, so that's not it. Hold up. Yeah, so this is going to be my mental health one. Obviously, it's just we're doing the same kind of theme. When me and Prez were sitting here talking about it, I was just like, look, I need something simple, something clean, something to the point. So when you see this means that we're going to be doing, a mental health show. Right here is going to be the basically all the shows are going to be called the Lowlights. It's nothing big, nothing crazy. But you know what I mean? You see my logo, you see my sponsors. And this one right here, we're going to be doing music. We're going to be talking about pretty much certain different types of topics. This one right here is going to be more of my interviewing channel. So pretty much right here in this corner right here, it's going to say, who's going to be featured in on it, who's going to be here, what we're going to be talking about, stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I'm getting ready to do all these new shows and stuff like that. So I just wanted to come out, salute everybody that's here. Appreciate you guys' time. But yeah, we'll be having a lot more shows. So thank you guys for coming to my first show, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And we're gonna end the show with the intro and the outro, done by Digital Prez. Your boy right here is making the beats on it. Salute everybody. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
I don't believe they're frauds. I think they'll be there in the end.
Gee, what a season for the Raiders.
Yeah, considering everything that they went through, right? From the John Gruden things to the Henry Ruggs to the players with the gun.
Playing Call of Duty.
Playing Call of Duty.
Either, but they're not even close to being the best team in their division. They're a wild card team at best.
If Derek Carr is not the quarterback of the Raiders, they're not here.
Kind of remake their roster a little bit here today. They matched Chandler Jones with Max Crosby. They had Rocky Sin. In the secondary, they lose Yannick Ngakoue.
Devontae Adams, in a massive move here, MJ, is headed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Third grade year move. I said I want to be an NFL star, NBA star. Charles Woodson jersey at the time, so it's been documented